and with Missouri S&T senior Brad Chronister, the Poplar Bluff native and senior for the minors here at the GLVC championships in Forest Park. Earned his first All-Conference honor with I already forgotten, 13th place? What? 12th. And do you remember time? How was
25:09.
Okay. How's that list on your resume? Where is that time?
That's pretty close to PR, not quite there, but
Okay.
it's a pretty fast course today.
Yeah. Nice to have final conference meet. Not too far of a drive. You didn't have to go to Parkside or Indianapolis.
Yeah, we'll be up there in a couple of weeks for regionals.
Right. Well, you said this was your first All-Conference honor. Tell me, what were the plan and goals headed into the meet?
I wasn't really sure what to expect. I hadn't raced against a lot of these guys much this year. There's been a few teams we raced against. Really surprised by. I knew Southern Indiana was good, but man, they were really good.
I think they probably could have gone 1-2 in the meet on the race.
They went really strong, but the first group got out really fast. Had to hold on there for a while, so. It was a good race for a lot of guys, and ran all right. I'm all right with it. Could have gone a little better, but something to be said for running close to PR any day. So.
Yeah. What were the feelings like on the start line? It's conference is growing. You keep adding teams, and there's a whole bunch of guys in that race today.
Just mainly trying to stay calm. It's really easy to get out there in the start and kind of gets a little crowded. Elbows start flying, and just trying to keep it controlled. It can kind of be a challenge.
Yeah. And feel like you said you got out a little quick. Did you feel like you moved up throughout the race, or?
I did move up a little bit throughout the race. Kind of out of getting out a little too slow. A little far back, even though it was fast out of necessity. But tried to hold on there through the middle miles, and the last mile fortunately got a couple people. But it's better to be moving up than it is to be moving back. So I was happy with that at least.
Had you run here at Forest Park ever before?
I ran at Forest Park for the U.S. Championships in February.
Oh, okay.
12K was the last time I was up here.
How did that go for you?
It was a lot muddier.
Okay.
So it was a little slower, but this was probably a better race, I'd say.
Yeah. What did you think of that 12K distance?
It's a long ways to run on grass, and it's a longer ways to run in the mud.
Right. And 2 weeks up at Wisconsin Parkside.
Mm-hmm.
I guess move up to the 10K distance at regionals.
Yeah, 10K. So hopefully that'll play to my strengths a little more. I'm hoping at least.
Yeah, and obviously you guys are pretty strong. One of the strongest regions in the country. Any thoughts on what it would take to get out? Probably 4 or 5 teams. I don't remember how many teams qualified this year.
5 teams got out last year. We get an automatic 3. Probably going to get I'd say 4 in.
Okay.
So it's gonna be pretty stout.
Yeah.
I know Grand Valley State's a really strong team as well. Ashland's been up there, so those guys, Southern Indiana, it'll be quite an accomplishment to make as a team.
And I asked Coach Martin afterward, well, who's to blame for that 1 point? You guys were 6 overall, and 1 point behind Drury there.
Yep.
So
and their 11th place guy, or their first guy was in 11th, so 1 spot ahead of me. I was not too happy I found that one out.
Yeah. Tell me about just your experience in running at Missouri S&T and for the minors, and Coach Martin, and just anything you want to talk about just running college.
This is my first semester actually running for S&T.
Oh, you're kidding.
Since I'm a grad student.
Okay.
Went to the Air Force Academy, graduated from there in 2009, took a few years off, came back to do my master's. So running for S&T has been a new experience, but there's a lot of good guys. They got a pretty close team, so it's been a lot of fun.
Did you run at Air Force?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Year.
What's that?
1 year.
Oh, what did you think? Well, I can only imagine that's got to be just the worst. I can't even imagine trying to get school and training and all your other responsibilities at one of the military academies.
They do a pretty good job accommodating it with your schedule. The altitude was interesting, and then a lot of good runners out there have come through the last few years. So I learned a lot running with a lot of those guys, and coaches out there knew a lot of information. So I felt like I've tried to build on that a little bit through my career so far.
Yeah, and tell me again what you're working at grad school at?
Engineering management.
Okay. And outdoors, have you got any eligibility?
I have one season outdoor.
Okay.
So I'll be running this spring as well.
Okay. Well, congratulations on the All-Conference honor, and appreciate the time, and good luck at Parkside in a couple weeks.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks.